Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this beautiful choker necklace using the items from the bargain bead box. Sorry, not the dollar bead box, the bargain bead box for January 2024. A galaxy of gems. I love the way this turned out. I did use a few of my own things. Other than that, I just used a few of these little seed beads. I think that's all I used that were mine. These are little 8-0 seed beads, and they kind of look like wood. I wanted to, I didn't want to have too much sparkle on this one. I have a little bit in the crystal bicones and a little bit in the gold, but I wanted the seed beads to be more matte in this because I wanted it to have more of a rustic look to it. So I will leave a link below to the bargain bead box, like I said, and if you would like to learn how to make this, then stay tuned. Okay, so to start out, I have a really tiny, tiny little jump ring here. And I have the swirl pendant, the sun, what are these called again? Sun links. Okay, sun links, I'm trying to use the right name so that you guys know what I'm using. And then I'm using the crystal bicones, some of those. The striped agate, Jupiter. Some of the gold spacers, and then I have these really pretty 8-0s. They're kind of like, they look kind of like wood. They almost look like they have a Picasso finish too, but seed bead. And then the tiger skin jasper ones, and they kind of blend with this. So I wanted a different size. I didn't just want this size. So I like different sizes and textures and shapes in my stuff. I think it makes it more interesting. So I'm going to create the centerpiece for this. So I'm going to start by taking this eye pin, just opening it up just a teeny bit, putting that on it, and then closing that up. So this will be the front, like this. Then I want to take 2 of these because the bicones are, you know, such a dark color. See how they add a little bit of a depth to that. But then I wanted the bead to be almost neutral, kind of like that is. So then I'm going to take this, I'm going to bend that way because you want everything to be facing the right way. Then I'm going to take my cutters and I'm going to cut. And then I'm going to bring this forward. And I start out in the bigger loop, the bigger section of that, just to make a nice loop like that. Close it up just a teeny bit more. Okay, now I'm going to open this to the side just for a second. I'm going to add this link on there. I'm going to close that back up. And I like to use my round nose pliers because I can work with them better than any other one. Okay. So that's it so far. It's kind of hard. When it's laying down, it will be you know, when it's hanging on your neck, it'll be laying better. So then I'm going to take this very small jump ring and I'm going to open this up. I'm going to place it on here so that when I put my beading wire through it, I always take my bent chain nose pliers and I kind of work these together so they don't. Okay, so that's that. No, it's not laying right just because it's got the bigger, what do you call it? It's got the bigger thing on the bead. So then I'm going to put all of this through. So it will be laying nice. When it's around your neck, it'll lay nice. Okay, now I'm going to do crimp beads. You know me, I always have to have a few seed beads with everything. It's just how I roll. Those. Some of these. And of course, some of these gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, let me try and lay this flat just so you can kind of see it as I'm working with it. Okay, so now I'm going to do a crystal bicone on each side to start with. Let me lay this flat. I'm trying to lay this flat. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like. So then I'm going to do one of these beads. This. Another one of those. Where are they at? Another one of these. Now we're going to take gold. I'm going to do a gold, a crystal bicone, one of these gorgeous beads. Oh, look at that. And then another crystal and another gold. Oh. Okay, so there we have that. I'm going to close this side off. So I have that, so now we're going to do another gold, crystal, gorgeous. I'm just going to call those gorgeous. Why do we get so excited over beads? My husband's like, it's like, I don't get it. I said, you don't have to get it, babe. So that's where we're at for that. Let me bring this up a little bit there. Now I'm going to do a little bit of 1, 2, 3, like that. A crystal. 1, 2, 3. So I kind of did that over there. Do 1, 2, 3, and the crystal, and 1, 2, 3. Look at those colors together. Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. So now I'm going to take a couple more of these gorgeous ones here, and I'm going to do that, one of this, and then one of this. We have that. I'm going to do it on this side. I love making choker necklaces. I just think they're so pretty. I like making my longer ones too. I make my lariats and stuff. I love those too. But the choker necklaces are just so much fun. Okay, so now we have this. Let me move these. So now I'm going to do that same pattern again. 1, 2, 3. Crystal bicone. And 1, 2, 3. I'm not using as much gold in this one. You know, I almost want this to be kind of like, it's got the gold, but I want it to look a little more earthy. You know, like more rustic. That's why I chose these seed beads, because I think they have that look to them. They don't have a metal. They kind of have a wood bead. And they look really pretty with the jasper beads. So you just get those couple little pops of gold. But other than that, this is so pretty. Oh, I love this. So now, so I have this. So now I'm going to do a gold, bicone, a gold, like that. And I'm going to do one of these, and then back with one of these. So I'm going to do kind of like the opposite pattern again. Where is, here it is. So we have that. We're going to click that around. So here we are here. So then we're going to do the gold, the crystal bicone, and then the gold, like that. Then we're going to do gorgeous. Where are you at? These, like, literally, they look like a cafe latte. But the swirls would be like the cream in it and stuff. I mean, like, oh my gosh. Could this be any more beautiful? Let me lay this down a little bit. Look at how pretty that's looking. Oh, I love this pop of the blue in here too. It's not too much. Okay, so I'm getting, let me bring this down. And then we have those. So we're here. Now I'm going to do the same pattern as at the beginning, the gold, then the bicone, then the gold. So we got it like that. Then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Oh, I like that pattern, so I'm going to, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, to see how that kind of finishes that off. We're going to close that one up, and then we're going to, so here we are here. We're going to grab the gold beads, and we're going to do gold, crystal bicone, and gold, like that. Then we're going to do one, 2, 3, and then that, and then 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. So I absolutely love the way this is looking. I'm going to hold it around my neck just to see where it's at. Oh, love, love, love. Okay. And I do love that pop of blue in there. Just looking at my other necklace that I created, and it's like how different they look just by mixing up the colors. Okay. So I'm going to do those. So now I'm going to get some of these beads. Grab the gold 1, 2, and put a gold, that, and the gold. Oh. And I'm gonna and a gold. This and a gold. Okay, so here we are right here. So now what I'm going to do to finish it off, because I like to do some smaller ones up at the top, I'm going to do 1. I have to turn this the other way so I can pick them up. 1, 2, 3, and a crystal bicone. And then 1, 2, 3, and a crystal bicone. And the great thing about these is you can put an extender chain on it if you're not sure. Like if you're selling these, you could put, you know, that extender chain so, you know, if somebody has a bigger neck, it could be a choker for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we have that. So now we're going to do that with this side. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, crystal bicone. And then 1, 2, 3, another crystal bicone. And then 1, 2, 3. That should finish this off. Let me, like I said, let me hold this up around my neck. Oh, yes. Perfect. Oh, I love the way this turned out. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see this. Okay, so I'm going to do my usual closing. If you're new to my channel, this is how I pretty much close off all my necklaces. And I've never had any necklaces break on me doing this. So I have the crimp cover, and I put the crimp cover on first. Now, I don't use crimper to close the crimp beads because I just have one wire in there. If you know what I'm saying. So I use my bent chain nose pliers. So because this is the first side, and you leave enough room, this right here, and you close this off. You squeeze this pretty good. And I make sure that doesn't move. And I bring that up in there. Then I take this and I try and feed this down through my wire, down through, and then I go through some more of my beads. And I just, like, sometimes it just, you know, I'm able to just feed them through all the beads. They go down really fast, really good. Sometimes they don't, you know, it just depends. So here, you know, these are 8/0s, so they're going down a little faster. And then I'll pull that. Let's see how I have that hanging off. So I make sure that that crimp bead is facing the same way as the crimp cover. Close it just a teeny bit so I can get a handle on it here. And then I just close that up. And then I open that up like that. So if you can see. And I reach in and I just cut that down to that bead. And then I pick up the other side and I kind of lay it like this, just so that I know it's not going to be too tight, because you want the necklace to have movement. So if someone wants to put it on, and if you're laying it straight, it's going to be too tight. And I think as new beaders, we've all been there before. So then I put this crimp cover on, then I put that crimp bead on, and I let that go down into the crimp cover. Then I take my bent chain nose pliers and I reach in. Now I hold this up so that I know how much, there's no spaces there. And then I lift this up just a hint and I squeeze it. And then I didn't. Just so that it's not too tight. I go that. Okay, I'm pulling on that. Go down and through these. And you could just kind of pull it down to wherever, like that. I make sure these are even in there. I close it up a little bit with my fingers. And then I close that. And I hold this open. I trim that right there. Then let me move these beads so I can finish it off. My lobster clasp, my 2 jump rings. Now the 1 jump ring, I'm just gonna attach that, and that's gonna be for the lobster clasp to go through. But I like to take my bent chain nose pliers and always make sure that everything is closed up on my jump rings, because they don't sell them to you like that. Then I take my round nose pliers, just bend that a teeny bit. Then I put this in and I close that up. Looks like that. Then this side, I open this up. Oh. Put that through. Make sure that's totally closed. Then I take this and I just bend it back a teeny bit to make that the hoop a little more prominent. Put my round nose pliers in there, and I close this off. And I will say I love the way this turned out. So cute. Look how cute this is. So let me know down in the comments what you thought of this necklace, if you're going to try making it or not. And you could, if you don't have any beads like this, you could use, you know, some gold seed beads, or just leave the seed beads out in general. It doesn't really matter. I just liked, I like different sizes and textures to my jewelry. I think it makes it look pretty. I will leave links below to my Etsy, my Instagram, my Pinterest, and my Facebook page. If you'd like to follow me, I will leave a link to Bargain Bead Box. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. I have lots of great tutorials coming up this year, lots of things planned. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you on my next video. You have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.